this is Lee with Carson's Nurseries, and today we are talking about milkweed, or the family Asclepias. Here we have the Asclepias tuberosa, probably the most popular variety of milkweed. They're also called butterfly weed, is a common name for these guys. They're gonna be nice, bright orange and showy flowers. They're usually gonna get about 2 foot by 2 foot. It prefers full sun with dry, well-draining soil. They're very important for our environment, and they are like their own ecosystem themselves. They can attract hundreds of different insects, but they are imperative to monarchs. They need them as their host plant. That's their specialty. So yeah, if you got a dry spot in the garden, I think these are excellent border plant. And then on this side, we have Asclepias incarnata, which is swamp milkweed. They love wet feet. They're fine. They're normally found in bogs and wetlands. They establish their roots very quickly as long as they're wet. So they're really good if you're trying to do a rain garden, or if you've got a pond area. They're also gonna get around 2 to 3 feet by 2 foot wide usually. They're very fragrant, actually. These guys, they smell like vanilla. Sometimes I think it's like a grape soda too, to me. They're just an excellent choice if you want a nice showy flower. So I know I've thrown out a lot of botanical names. Really the only 100% native milkweed that we have is the Asclepias tuberosa. These guys, none of them are blooming anymore. We do also have the native var. We've got hello yellow. Some studies have shown that pollinators do like the yellow flowers a little bit more than the orange. They're just attracted to them a little bit more. But anytime you hear native var or anything, it basically just means they are bred from that specific plant. They're just bred to bloom longer and just be a little bit better for landscaping. We've got the Cinderella variety, which is a little bit more fragrant than the native. And then we've also got the swamp, or the soulmate swamp, excuse me. Also, they're gonna get a little bit bigger. They're just a little bit hardier, but they're still gonna benefit the pollinators, which if that's what you're doing this for, is for the pollinators. It doesn't matter if they're 100% native or if they're a native var. It's still gonna have the benefits for the pollinators. Our friends that flit around and make sure that we get to eat. A native var is not a bad thing. So this is a swamp milkweed, the Asclepias incarnata, the one we've been talking about. This one I planted about a year ago. As you can see, she's kind of fallen over, got a little heavy head. I just let her go, let her do her thing, still pushing off all these blooms. Got a couple different lateral shoots coming out this way too. Yeah, this is what they look like, very fragrant, very long-lasting flowers. Get very interesting seed pods once they are pollinated. Thanks for tuning in on this How To Friday, and we appreciate you. This is Lee with Carson's Nurseries signing out.